Guys, this is Heidi with Kiddos Corral, and today I'm going to whip together some mini cheesecakes. These are so easy and they are so delicious, and I have been making these, I don't know, on and off for about 6-7 years probably. So what it starts out with is obviously your mixture. If you have a handheld mixer, you definitely can use that. I want to go shut my laundry room door because I have uniforms. I have uniforms washing, and my washing machine gets really super loud, so I apologize for that. So the first thing you want to start with in your KitchenAid, hopefully, if I can get this open, are 2 packages of room temperature cream cheese. So you just want to open these up and add these to your bowl. And you want to make sure that they are room temperature, because if they're not, they are not going to mix as good as you want them to, because you want them to be really nice and smooth. Let me get a towel here for my hands. Okay. There's a spatula because this is not wanting to come out of the paper. Okay, so we got one. Now we have to get the second one in there. I love cream cheese. I could eat it just the way it is. I like it on crackers, just with nothing else. I just love cream cheese. When I was growing up, my grandmother used to put cream cheese, just plain cream cheese, on Ritz crackers, and I thought it was the best thing ever. We'd have it almost every weekend that I went to her house. She would make that, and she would put it on a fancy plate so that it was like an hors d'oeuvre. And we thought we were having our own little mini fancy party whenever I was a kid. Okay, I'm just going to add my flat beater. I'm going to lock this, and I want to start this on low. And you just want to mix this until it's just all like nice and smooth. It takes a little bit. The reason why I do this before I add anything is because I want to make sure that my cheesecakes come out super smooth and delicious. So I'm going to let this run for about a minute. So now that my cream cheese is good and whipped, I want to go ahead and put in 1 cup of sugar, and I'm going to let that blend together. While that's blending, I'm going to put 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. I want this to be really super smooth, almost like frosting. Now I want to crack in here 2 eggs. That's 1. And that's 2. And we'll let that mix for a good minute or so it's all good and well incorporated together. In the meantime, I got my cookie pan. Why do I keep saying that? Not a cookie pan. My muffin pan. And I have a box of vanilla wafers. And what I want to do is I want to open these vanilla wafers I'm gonna get a pair of scissors. And you want to put the flat side of the vanilla wafer downward. And the vanilla wafer is going to act as our crust for these cheesecakes. This recipe says it makes 12, and that's about what I get when I make this, is about 12. Sometimes I get a couple extras. Add my vanilla wafers, like that. My husband loves vanilla wafers, and this is one of his favorite cheesecakes that I make, and it's really not that time consuming and not that hard to make. So what I'm going to do now is I want to scrape the sides of the bowl. And I want to make sure that I get everything mixed, because it's cream cheese and it's really sticky, and it has a tendency to stick to the sides of the bowl. I'm just trying to scrape off my spatula a bit. Okay, so we want to continue to mix this. So I got it good and whipped together. I'm going to show you guys what it looks like before I wear it all. Can you guys see that? Nice and almost like frosting, really. Oh, it's delightful and it smells heavenly. Okay, so I have one of these handy dandy scooper things that I use all the time. And I have my oven preheated on 350 degrees. And I'm going to move my camera down just a hair so I can make sure you guys can see me fill these muffin cups. So I do 2 of these. If I had like a regular size ice cream scoop, probably one of those to fill one of these, but I just use it twice, so. That's some good stuff. Okay, I'm gonna pop this in the oven for 20 minutes and I'll be back. Okay, I just took the mini cheesecakes out of the oven. As you can see, they're pretty puffed, but as they cool, they'll actually indent down, so it'll actually make room for your filling. We are back with our mini cheesecakes. And I just took them out and I put them in here because I'm going to store them in the refrigerator. And as you can see, they have sunk in the centers, and that's what we want. So these last 2 that I have here, I'm just going to get a plate and put them out on a plate so you guys can better see. So I get a hold of them, I just take a butter knife and just kind of get it out easier. There we go. So I use the Kroger brand extra cherry pie filling. I open the can and I take my spoon and I stir that pie filling, because a lot of the cherries will settle to the bottom and you won't get much cherry in your little cheesecake. So I want to garnish those centers. just like so. And that is all you do. And it does not get any simpler than that. I've done them blueberry, strawberry, cherry, blackberry. I wouldn't suggest apple, but you could do peach. And I think that they would be delicious any way served. I think they are wonderful. You could even leave them plain if you don't like the fruit. So there's a close-up of it. I think they came out beautiful, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video on my cheesecakes, my mini cheesecakes, and I will be talking to you again soon. Bye-bye.